This copyrighted broadcast of the Pilipinas Super League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the PSL. This copyrighted broadcast of the Pilipinas Super League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the PSL. Good evening from the city of Caloocan. The SUPREMOS are defending their home turf against a feisty Pure Blend Similan Black Fox team for our main game this Tuesday evening in the PSL Presidents Cup 2025. The SUPREMOS will take on the visiting Black Fox. Hello everybody, my name is Sandy Gumo with this fine young man from San Juan, Noy, Africa. Now we go to our team standings. Number 1, they are the Pangasinan Reapers. Now, SUPREMOS will try to be at the number 1 spot also.
Again, we've got 4 teams still undefeated. A team from Pangasinan, Caloocan, San Juan, and Binyan. And the SUPREMOS looking to tie the Reapers at 3-0, while the Black Fox trying to, get a better positioning currently at 1-2, looking to even out their slate at 2-2.
Gabi Espinas, top scorer for the team in their last outing, 16 points and 4 rebounds. The SUPREMOS defeated the Belgian Kings 96-77. And let's take a look at the field goal percentage here, Noy.
And very impressive. Every time you hit more than half of your shots, you definitely give yourself a good position to win games, and very dangerous also when the Caloocan SUPREMOS starts hitting from the outside. They made 11 out of 26 threes in that game.
On the other side of the floor, the immortal also, James Martinez, top scorer for the team with 11 points. The Black Fox were defeated by the Beasts of Binyan 94-74 last January 10 at the West Arena.
Yeah, in that game, they were out-rebounded by Binyan 49-30, and it's going to be the same problem here because, the Caloocan SUPREMOS, one of the better rebounding teams here, and definitely they need to be able to control the boards and try to control the tempo of this game.
Now we go to our daily fantasy marquee matchup. Chris Biton versus James Jimenez. This is the matchup we've all been waiting for.
Yeah, definitely one of the key acquisitions for the Caloocan SUPREMOS. Chris Biton has really just been plug and play. As you can see, he's averaging 10 points, 3 rebounds, and for a new player, he is leading his team in assists. Well, of course, James Martinez, a walking triple-double, averaging 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists.
Marquee matchup is presented to us by Daily Fantasy. Now we'll turn you over to the third member of the panel, Andre Veloso. What's the latest?
Hi Sandy and Coach Noy, handa na nga ang Caloocan SUPREMOS bigyan ng magandang laban ng kanilang home court ngayong gabi. So Coach Toto urged his players to not underestimate the game today. Ang kailangan nga raw nilang bantayan ay yung mga veterano ng Black Fox, as they will also miss a lot of their veterans today, such as Sanga and Laude, who is suffering from an injury, as well as Cervantes, Machas, and Tayungtong, who will sit out tonight. Samantalang alam nga ng Black Fox ang matinding laban na haharapin nila ngayon. Kaya payo ni Coach Raymond, patuloy lang sila magtiwala sa isa't isa and do their jobs well when it comes to defense, especially facing a shooter team like Caloocan. When we come back, SUPREMOS versus Black Fox. This is Pilipinas Super League Presidents Cup 2025.
hawak ko ang laro.
Here at Caloocan Sport Complex. Welcome to our main game. Pure Blend Simulants Blackbacks versus Caloocan Supremos. Pilipinas Super League President's Cup. Tito Pinoy ang bida. Let's meet the starters of the Super Teams first for your Pure Blend Simulant Blackbacks. Starting guard number 13, James Martinez. Also guard number 5 from Florida Blanca, Christian Alonso. Playing center number 6, Wawi Escosio. Playing forward number 1, Kyle Napes. And also forward number 0, Jan Nicolas Samon. Head coach is Raymond Valenzona. Assistant coach coaches June Dizon and Matt Thea. Manager Ryan Riponda. Team owner Brian Galantop. And now for your Caloocan Supremos. Starting guard number 72, Chris Piton. Also guard number 3, James Inglis. Man on the middle, number 27, Gabby Espinas. And forward, number 14, Nomer Gonzalez. And also forward, number 31, JJ Manlangit. Head coaches, Gabby Espinas. Assistant coaches, Toto Dogilio, Peter Santamaria, Mark Robert.
The starters for the Supremos, Chris Biton, James Ingles, Gabby Espinas, their playing coach, Nomer Gonzalez and JJ Manlangit. Black Fox will start with James Martinez, Christian Alonso, Wawi Escosio, Kyle Napes, and John Hamon. The officials, Ramon Santiago Jr., Eduardo Villarosa, and Alan Maronilla. We are set to go here, and again, welcome to the Caloocan Sports Complex for the continuing coverage of the PSL President's Cup 2025. And the Supremos controlling the tip. You know, Chris Biton is a new player for the Supremos here. The lineup is still intact. The core group is still there for the Caloocan Supremos, who went to the semifinals last year, but lost to the Quezon Titans in the semifinal round.
That's right, and very key additions here. Of course, Chris Biton, an excellent point guard. And also, you've got James Ingles, a very reliable scorer.
Martinez going strong to the hole, stripped away by Chris Biton, who played for the Nueva Ecija Capitals last season. Good save there by James Ingles. The three did not go in for Chris Biton. You know, in Cebuano or in Visayas, Biton, which means in English, star.
Bituin.
Bituin yan sa Tagalog, Bitoon sa Cebu or sa Visayas. Inside we go. Alonso will score downstairs. Kyle Napes with a good recognition.
Of course, Kyle Napes, a very skilled player. Maybe a little small to play the 4 or the 5 year in the PSL, but he's a very willing passer and really a great rebounding big.
Well, you have a noisy crowd here. Gonzalez lost it. And it's going to be Black Fox basketball. Calling the shots for the Black Fox is the champion coach, Raymond Valenzona.
Well, for Caloocan, it's actually Gabby Espinas.
But his assistant is Toto Dogilio,
That's right.
a well-known champion coach also. James Martinez outside to Wawi Escosio for 3. He usually starts his play from the 3-point territory. And a bad pass by Bitoon. John Hamon misfires on the attempt and rebounded by Gabi Espinas, another immortal player.
We've got a team of immortals here in the PSL.
Vintage, classic. Nomer Gonzalez from far away. The offensive rebound by Gabi Espinas. And Gonzalez is stripped. They will call it a foul on Alonso. No, there was no foul. It was a line violation, or a lane violation. Ingles. Chris Bitoon played for the Nueva Ecija Capitals last season. Joined the Nueva Ecija Capitals in the mid-season of last year. That is a 24-second shot clock violation.
That time, Gabi Espinas not aware of the shot clock. But you know, that's where he makes a living. That's where he has made a living. The immortal Gabi Espinas.
Here we go. Gonzalez lost it and recovers it and scores.
You see the value there of Chris Bitoon, able to force a turnover, waited for his teammate Gonzalez, despite bobbling the catch, was able to regain his composure and score 2 points.
Both teams with 3 turnovers. Look at the physicality being displayed by the Caloocan Supremos. Naples complaining to the referees.
Look at Gonzalez flying through the air, trying to get that loose ball. Right there. Love that energy coming from your role players.
Yes. Ingles. 4-3. Rebounded by Wawi Scotia. The 2012 CSAFI MVP. Naples for 3. Short on the attempt. Strong penetration and the finish.
The one back on defense that time for the Supremos. Scotia with a 2 points.
Manlangit scoring earlier for the Supremos. Bitoon trying to lose his defender. And look at Nomer Gonzalez getting the offensive rebound, out-rebounding everybody there.
That time out hustling everybody. Gonzalez just showing the work rate here at a very high level.
I love the energy of the crowd here inside the Caloocan Sports Complex. This is the first home game. Naples gets the step and the release is good for Kyle Naples.
We cannot forget that Kyle Naples is also a scorer, that time putting the ball on the floor. Caloocan still with a 2-point advantage.
Gabi Espinas feeling his defender from behind. Little fadeaway shot, it bounces out. Rebounded by James Ingles. Manlangit outside to Bitoon. Ingles for 3, and yes!
Aside from Chris Bitoon, James Ingles, a very good addition, especially on the offensive end. Known as Mr. Basic out in Bulacan.
The first triple for this game for both teams. Naples asking for the ball. Martinez working against Gabi Espinas, and an empty possession for the Black Fox. Back to Chris, plus a foul.
Just a heavenly connection from Bitoon and Manlangit on that play.
Wow.
You like that, don't you?
Oh, yes. Heavenly connection between these two good players. And Chris will go to the free throw line. Now we'll turn you over to Andrea Veloso. Andrea.
Despite being new to the Caloocan Supremos, Chris Bitoon's adjustment has been smoother thanks to his close friendship with team veterans like Cervantes, Espinas, Laude, Matias, and Palencia. However, he admitted being surprised by the Supremos team culture, which he finds lighter and more relaxed compared to his previous team. This environment has helped him feel more comfortable with his new teammates. While he's still in the process of building chemistry, it's clear he's steadily getting there. Gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Andrea. Another steal. And Chris short on the layup. As I mentioned earlier, he is a good acquisition as Gonzalez will score for the Supremos. And the Black Fox will call for time. Relentless defense being displayed by the Supremos here in the first quarter. Let's take a look at this play. Chris finding Nomer Gonzalez with a strong penetration. Timeout in Caloocan. The crowd inside the beautiful and cold Caloocan Sports Complex. And their team ahead here, 15-6 in the first quarter.
And of course, was really surprised when we got here at the venue, as there's already a mall right across the Caloocan Sports Complex. As you see, Nomer Gonzalez, 8 points and 3 rebounds, just living off the energy that he has been able to provide his team. As it's now Caloocan putting pressure in the backcourt, easily broken.
And Kyle Naples will score for the Black Fox.
Right now, the Black Fox need to settle down, as Caloocan is now putting on a lot more effort than they have put out.
Shot clock down to 10. Foul is called against James Martinez. His first personal. And that'll be the third team foul for the Black Fox.
You can see for the Caloocan Supremos, Cabanag now on the floor. Used to be one of their top scorers, and now he gets to come off the bench.
Chris Gonzalez. And rebounded by Onteco, who played for the Nueva Ecija Capitals last season. John Hamon did not play in the PSL last season. And he's a good scorer and a good addition to this team. Kyle Naples banging bodies inside, and now he has 4 points. His second field goal of the game.
Literally bullied his way inside against the defense of Nomer Gonzalez.
The Supremos out-rebounding the Black Fox early here in the first quarter, 11-6. Cabanag unable to score using the glass, and we always see Cabanag in the starting 5 for the Supremos last season.
That's right, and just having new players like Bitoon and Ingles allows Cabanag to be that spark off the bench for the Caloocan Supremos.
A 5-point lead for the Supremos. The screen by Onteco. Good slide from far away. Onteco will score.
And having Onteco on the floor gives James Martinez that pick and pop option. Onteco, a very decent perimeter shooter.
And the Black Fox cutting down the lead to 3. Jeremy Cabanag will score and making his presence felt.
Well, you know why he's on the floor. He is just a walking bucket.
And Casajeros turning the ball over. And
that basket coming from Manday.
And James Martinez scoring for the Black Fox.
James Martinez you know, you'd like him to be more aggressive on the offensive end, try to take on the scoring load because you know he can do everything on the floor, but sometimes all he needs to be is that scorer.
Cabanag, 2 points here in the game. He did not start from the corner. And rebounded by James Martinez. I love the level of aggression of James Martinez as Lordy Casajeros will score on the other end.
Credit half the basket. The recognition by James Martinez that Casajeros had an advantage inside as it was only Palencia defending him.
Nice entry pass by James Martinez. And Lordy Casajeros will go to the free throw line for the first time here in the game. And Lordy Casajeros played for the University of the East. And he was in college. And timeout here in Caloocan as Gabby Espinas will design a play after this free throw para sa Black Fox. The crowd and the team, the Supremos ahead by 2 points. And what a rally by the Black Fox, courtesy of James Martinez and Kyle Napis.
Really, what's important for the Black Fox is try to stay patient and try to execute. As the Caloocan Supremos were really started this game strong, but the Black Fox have regained their bearings and have now cut down that lead to just 2 points, possibly to just 1 with this free throw from Lordy Casajeros.
2 points. And he will miss on the bonus free throw. Three, Cabanag misfires. Bonsubre able to handle it, and the second try is good for Jeremy Cabanag.
I like how Jeremy Cabanag always looks for a shot as Kalahat with the steal and the basket.
That is the second triple for the Caloocan Supremos, another field goal for them. 24-17. Look at the defense, relentless defense being put up by the Caloocan Supremos here in the first quarter. Lordy Casajeros hangs in the air and he will not score. It goes out of bounds. All right.
If you're the Black Fox, you want that ball in the hands of James Martinez and let him try to run that offense. That time Casajeros just taking on that responsibility, went inside, just unable to convert.
And a turnover committed by the Supremos.
That's Manday stepping on the baseline. That's 4 turnovers for Caloocan, 6 for the Black Fox.
Ongteco intercepted by Kalahat. 10 seconds. Kalahat with a penetration and draws the foul.
Well, this 5 on the floor for Caloocan also, bringing in some youth and some energy, putting pressure on the basketball, trying to disrupt the pace for the Black Fox.
That was a good penetration there by Kalahat. The Supremos, this is their second trip to the line, and they're 0 of 2 now at the free throw line. All right, Congressman Dean Asistio, the 3rd District of Caloocan, is here joining us for this game. Well, this is their first home game here at the Sports Complex of Caloocan. Palencia missing at point blank, taken away. Not able to score, and the Caloocan team. 25-17 at the end of one. Back in a moment. The Caloocan fans here inside the Caloocan Sports Complex, and their team ahead 25-17. Sayang yung tatlong there you go, the mayor Along Malapitan of Caloocan. Thank you very much for hosting the PSL President's Cup 2025. He's also the team owner of the Caloocan Supremos.
And to start the quarter, a steal by Manday and the basket. Well, despite, the core of the Supremos still being here, I like the additions that they've put in, as, it seems like they've really balanced this roster out.
And the Caloocan Supremos with 9 steals here in the first half. And as I mentioned earlier, they've been relentless on defense here in the first half, especially in the first quarter.
That's a lot of steals, especially in just 10 minutes of action, pretty much.
Manday committing the foul. It's his first and the first for the Caloocan Supremos. The Supremos, they're up by 10 points here, the largest here in the first half.
But remember, back in the first quarter, the Black Fox was able to mount a comeback, but since then, they've been stuck at 17.
Shaq Alanes going glass, rebounded by Bonsubre. Manday, outside we go for Jeremy Cabanag. He is 1, or making the 2 of 5 from long distance. And Calahat able to score. Look at the defense, another steal. Here is Manday incoming, and very short on the 3 attempt. Fouled. Martinez is fouled by Calahat.
I like how Martinez, one of the better rebounding guards here in the PSL already, with 4 rebounds in the game.
And the Supremos, when they defeated the Valiant Kings, they shot 42% from long distance, 11 of 26. That's 42%. While Binyan defeated Black Fox, and if you take a look at their three-point shooting, it's only 33%. That's 7 of 21 in their last game.
And if you remember, in the previous season, Caloocan was known more as a team that dominates inside the paint. So whenever you've got them shooting that high percentage, high volume from the three-point area, that's going to be really a big problem for the other teams.
At the line is Alonso. Alonso with no score from the field here in the game. The Similan Black Fox will try to stop this play. But Cabanag is wide open from downtown.
And Cabanag, whenever he gets that basketball, the first instinct is to look at the ring. And why not? He has been very effective already with 8 points in the game.
Llanera. Shaq Alanes spins. Triple team there. And Bonsubre step out of bounds. Look at the defense. Relentless defense being put up by Caloocan here the entire first half. Noise.
That's really swarming defense being put up here by Caloocan.
Shot clock at 4.
Yeah.
Llanera will be guilty of carrying the ball.
Haven't heard that term in quite a while, carrying the basketball.
(32-18). They will run the same play. Now it's Kalahat wide open, but he will not take the three. But Cabanag also will not take it. Kalahat goes inside. The penetration there by Kalahat resulting to a foul against the Black Fox.
And again, that dimension that Kalahat can bring to the offense of the Caloocan Supremos. He's a big who can put the ball on the floor. He also has a decent outside shot.
Bonsubre. Nice cut by Manday. 2 points.
Bonsubre with the second assist of the game.
6 points now for Manday. Llanera unable to score. Rebounded by Bonsubre. The dribbling violation will be called against Palencia.
Well, Palencia used to also be a guy who came off the bench for Caloocan. Still has that same role. He is a great change of pace type of point guard as Cabanag. Doesn't look like he wants to check out of the ball game just yet, having so much fun putting that ball in the basket.
Daily Fantasy ang fantasy sports ng Pilipinas. Pumili ng top basketball players at mag-build ng sariling dream team sa Daily Fantasy. Dahil dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Join now at playdailyfantasy.com. John Hamon is back. And rebounded by Bonsubre. Palencia. Block by Castillo. Alanes. Shot clock 13. Alonso shoots and will score. And it cuts down the lead to 14 points, 34-20.
Despite what seemingly was utter dominance for Caloocan here in the first half, they're only ahead by 14, still very manageable for the Black Fox.
That's a foul given up by number 34. That is Kenneth Castillo. His first personal, and that will be the correction, his third personal, and that will be the second for the Black Fox. James Martinez back in the game for the Black Fox, and Wawi Scotia joining Hamon and J.R. Alabanza.
Actually, great defense there by Caloocan, holding Alanis scoreless so far here in the first half. He's averaging about 12 points per game.
And the line is Kalahat. James Martinez. Alonso for three. Picked up by John Hamon. Putting on a series of moves, and he is fouled.
So this is another guy who can put points on the board. John Hamon, averaging 11 points per game so far, has been scoreless.
Kalahat will take a seat. New player on the floor. That is Alvin Baitiong, who played
for Bulacan, I believe, in the previous
yeah,
season.
Bulacan, JT Bulacan. Taipan.
He's actually the cousin of one of our members of the Nudge
Okay.
production, Charles Baitiong.
Shot clock down to 15 seconds. Palencia from long distance. James is way ahead for the beautiful reverse layup.
Alabanza with a touchdown pass to James Martinez. If I'm not mistaken, they actually could have played together in UE.
And James Martinez with 5 points here in the game, 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Nice drop pass as Prince Casin will score. Palencia with a dish.
Valencia, very effective point guard, looking for his teammates, showing that he has eyes at the back of his head with that find.
37-24. Shot clock at 10 seconds. And that is J.R. Alabanza with his first 2 points of the game.
It's interesting how Bonsubre not really looking to shoot, but looking to set up his teammates already with 2 assists in the game.
Alvin at the line. As you mentioned earlier, played for the JT Bulacan Taipan last season. They were in the quarterfinals. And that team was coached by Egay Macaraya. John Amon crossing the timeline. Wawi. Ram into a roadblock, intercepted. And Prince Casin will score.
Prince Casin had a decent performance in their previous game, finishing with 10 points, looking to continue that here.
Now, it all starts with the defense of the Supremos and resulting to a field goal as James will score from downtown.
James Martinez, really a dead shot from the 3-point area.
40-29. Prince short on the 3 attempt.
Okay, I just had a message from our resident expert, Joel Parcon. Baitiong actually played for Binyan last season.
They went to the semifinals also.
And are currently undefeated together with the Supremos, San Juan, and Pangasinan.
Alvin Baichon played for Binyan, yes. Thank you very much, Joel. And alongside Mark Pingris. And KG Canaleta. (40-29).
Oh,
Nice. And Alonso scoring to cut down the lead to 9 points, 40-31. John Hamon with a behind-the-back pass. Alonso with a beautiful finish, cutting down the lead to 9 points. We'll be back with more action. This is the President's Cup 2025 season.
Martinez and Wawi Escosio have been teammates for 8 years now and have been joining various leagues together both locally and internationally. Parang kapatid na nga ang turingan nila sa isa't isa dahil marami na silang pinagdaanan on and off the court at hindi na nga raw mapapantayan yung tiwala na nabuo nila sa isa't isa. It all started with basketball and now they're confident that they've found a lasting friendship through the sports. Back to you guys.
8 years being a teammate. James Martinez and Wawi Escosio.
Well, tayo parang 2 years. Are we 2 or 3 years?
3 years na tayo.
3 years.
Si Andre, bago pa lang eh. Hinabol pa. 2 years daw. Bakit 2 years? Mag-iisang taon pa lang tayo dito eh. May circle-circle pa eh. 9-point advantage for the Caloocan Supremos. Matthew Flores will not score outside. From far away, very short. And picked up by... Oh, nice passing there. Oh! Flores.
Just too many possessions right there for Caloocan.
Torado and Sumoda. James stripped away by Prince Cassin.
Like how Cassin did not give up on the play. Martinez thought that he had an easy lane to the basket.
And the Similan Black Fox wants to talk things over. Back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at the team standings. The Reapers are on top, 3-0.
Well, the Supremos looking to tie them at 3-0, while the Black Fox right now at 1-2, looking to improve and move up the standings at 2-2.
40-31, the Supremos up by 9 points. And it's an almost even second quarter for both teams. The Supremos scoring 15 points and the Black Fox scoring 14 points. John Hamon for three, got it.
Great execution on that inbounds play. No one there to check. John Hamon was open in that corner, cuts the lead down to just 6 points.
Torado, Flores, Sumoda, Alvin Baichong unable to track it down.
Well, not really the speediest of front courts here for Caloocan, but just look at the beef and the width between Sumoda and Baichong manning the paint for Caloocan.
Kyle Napis. And toss up an air, he turned the ball over.
And again, the importance of jumping without a plan. That time Napis
Kyle Napis
with a
is,
turnover.
he is 32 years old, 6'4". Flores. Alvin back out to Prince Cassin with a gorgeous step. Ball goes out of bounds.
Again, having that tall wing guy who can put the ball on the floor. Prince Cassin just unable to convert that time, already with 4 points in the game. Almost a steal.
Again, the relentless defense of the Caloocan Supremos. The reason why they are ahead here, 40-34.
We haven't even seen their starters back in the game.
And Prince Cassin with a steal in the bucket.
This ability to put fresh legs on the floor at all times has allowed them to put pressure on the basketball.
Wawi, Kyle Napis. Wawi Scotia fakes, and he flies without the ball. Torado able to get to it. Here is Prince Somoda with a finish.
That time rewarding the big man, Jesse Somoda. Rim running, getting rewarded. Lead back up to 10.
John Hamon. James Martinez from long distance. Alonzo. Wawi is fouled, and he will go to the free throw line.
That's the value of Wawi Escosio. Able to create space, give him an opportunity to get the offensive rebound. This great positioning by Escosio, getting that rebound against Sumoda.
Wawi Scotia from Pangasinan. Si Safi MVP 2012.
But so far it's not really been much of a factor in this game, only with 3 points. Make that 4.
Ten seconds remaining. Torado guarded by Tukib. Flores for 3. No more time remaining.
At the end of the first half, score is 44-36 in favor of.
And let's take a look at our move of the half. John Hamon with the behind the back pass, and Alonzo with a beautiful finish. Well, so far, the Caloocan Supremos displaying their relentless defense. And so far, we can see also the aggression of the Black Fox, 44-36.
Yo! It's almost. Dos Kuya. Congratulations, Leon! One more short from the Palace. Big sportswear. Mukhang ang haba pa ng pila. Isa na lang ang hinihintay natin. Ito na ba? Aabot pa kaya sa dulo? Dalawa na tayo. Oh, sige, dahil mahaba yung pila sa Pilipinas PH Sportswear. May tatlo pa tayo pwede manalo. Okay, congratulations, Timor.
Hawak ko ang laro.
We are at the half. The Supremos ahead against the Black Fox 44-36. My name is Sandy Groomer with Noi Africa. And we have some highlights back in the first half. You know, the Caloocan Supremos showing tremendous defense back in the first half, Noi.
Especially coming out with a lot of energy. Of course, personified by Nomer Gonzalez at the start of this ball game. And really just consistently putting out that same amount of effort towards the entire bench of the Caloocan Supremos. Everything starting from the defensive end for them. But the Black Fox have managed to keep in step with them, only down by 8, especially with the help of James Martinez leading his team in scoring already with 8 points in the game.
Now let's take a look at the numbers. Your thoughts on the first half?
Well, you can see the Black Fox are taking good shots. I mean, they're shooting 53% from the field, but they're not getting enough attempts. They only have 26 field goal attempts against 47 for the Caloocan Supremos. Of course, the Supremos continuing to lord it over from the offensive, from the rebounding side of things, 25-19, 15 of which coming off the offensive glass. They've scored 14 second chance points against just 6 for the Black Fox. Also, they've managed to force 18 turnovers already on the Black Fox, scoring 19 points of those turnovers. So everything starting from the defensive end for Caloocan.
And how about the bench scoring? But before we go into that, Jeremy Cabanag came off the bench and scored 8 points. Bench scoring for the Caloocan Supremos. 29 points in the first half, only 6 for the Black Fox. James Martinez, 8 points, 4 rebounds in the first half.
And as always, when James Martinez is playing, he is always a triple-double threat. But right now, what they need more is a victory. But everything will need to start for them on the defensive end. As you see once again, this powerhouse starting 5 for the Caloocan Supremos, Gabi Espinas, the heavenly combination of Manlangit and Biton, and of course, James Ingles.
And James Ingles at the line for the first time here in the game. He was a starter.
Again, what's to note here for the Caloocan Supremos, with this revamped roster, they are able to put fresh legs on the floor at all times and allow these players to get a lot of rest.
Alabanza throws the ball away. An empty possession for the Black Fox.
Would have been an easy 2 points there for Alabanza, but just unable to catch the basketball.
46-36, a 10-point ball game. Gabi Espinas, the playing coach, is in the game starting here in the third period. Gabi Espinas with the penetration. Ingles with the rebound. It goes out. Alabanza getting the rebound. Ongtenko is way ahead for the 2 points.
And a good decision there by Biton to just get out of the way, lest giving up a 3-point opportunity to Ongtenko. Still an 8-point advantage for the Supremos.
Ongtenko with his second field goal of the game. He has 4 points and 1 rebound and 1 assist. Ingles. Here is Gabi Espinas. Shot clock down to 1 now. It's a 24-second shot clock violation, the first here in the game.
And if you're Gabi Espinas, you'd want that ball closer to the basket where the length of Alabanza will not be too much of an issue as he can power his way through with his million moves that he
Look at
has.
the defense of Caloocan resulting into a turnover. The first defender was Ingles, and Biton came out of help.
What you like about Caloocan, this same intensity you saw when they went to their bench. And that will be one of the key ingredients for Caloocan to make a late push here.
20 turnovers now for the Black Fox. And Nomer Gonzalez is fouled inside. Free throw shooting for the Supremos, 55%.
And Nomer Gonzalez continuing his effort that he brought into the opening minutes of this game. Scored 8 points in that first quarter.
Now the Supremos shooting 5 out of 10 from the free throw line. 46-38.
Casajeros will go back to the game to add a little more perimeter defense, a little more length as they try to contain the guards of Caloocan.
Para ka nanonood ng college team nitong Caloocan, ano?
That's right, and they are able to put on this kind of effort as they go to their bench.
Lordy Casajeros. Ang Teco. And Gabi comes down with it. And Gabi Espinas will be called for the offensive foul. And he will be challenging the call.
And he has the ability to challenge the call because he is the playing head coach.
Let's see.
I believe this is
Walang tumama, sabi niya. Hoy, yung angle na yun,
Tumama.
tingnan natin dito kung tumama ba.
I'm pretty sure he made contact.
Swinging. Yan, no? And Lordy Casajeros making it sure that the referees will see it. Alabanza will fire and he overcooks. Rebounded by Espinas. Another empty possession. That is a Black Fox. Foul is called against the Black Fox.
Well, again, the Black Fox, whenever they've been able to take the shots, they've hit a decent percentage, above 50%. But the problem is they're not getting enough attempts on the floor because of the defense of Caloocan.
Chris Biton with a fadeaway shot.
That's a great move by Chris Biton. Inside out dribble to that fade.
Chris Biton with his second field goal of the game as Alabanza will score para dito sa Black Fox.
So they're still keeping in step, down by just 9 points, but they cannot afford to just trade baskets with Caloocan.
That's true. It's a 9-point game for the Supremos. Chris. And rebounded by Alabanza. Casajeros. Here's the fake handoff. James Martinez outside. Casajeros, inside pass broken up. Picked up by Chris. Foul is called on Lordy Casajeros. They are always motion. The big TV. The square.
There's a big TV right there.
Noong una, bola lang eh. No, bola. Ngayon may TV na eh. Tama ba, Andrea Veloso? Andrea?
The Black Fox coaches expressed frustration and disappointment over the first half, citing alarming issues with being out-rebounded and committing an unusually high number of turnovers, numbers more fitting for an end-game scenario. Coach Raymond emphasized to approach the game with seriousness and commitment, particularly on the defensive end. He reminded the team that they hold a height advantage, but this game will require more effort and hard work. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Andrea.
A very high turnover rate indeed. 18 turnovers in that first half, and that is a game total. And really need to take care of the basketball is the Black Fox.
Casajeros short on the layup. Alabanza in heavy traffic. And he was able to score against Gabi Espinas. You know, the Black Fox coming into this ball game with 1 win and 2 losses.
Very low-key. Alabanza is quite a physical player, trying to contain Gabi Espinas right now in the post.
Gabi Espinas. And rebounded by Alabanza. Here is James incoming. And a bad foul there by Ongteco.
And Manlangit definitely did not like that piece of action as he got hit in the face.
See this one more time. You know, that was out of frustration there for Ongteco. So they will review it. Look at Manlangit. He continues to talk to Ongteco. Ongteco staying away.
Like how everybody else from the Black Fox playing peacemaker.
It was an ordinary foul. And for me, it was an act of frustration. And Gabi Espinas will be taken out by Bonsubre. Avanza will go out, and Wawi Scotia back in the game. Siguro kailangan may magpahinga sa dalawa. It's either pwede si Ongteco, pwede din si Manlangit. Para hindi lalaki yung sabihin na nating party.
Well, let's hope cooler heads will prevail as everybody else trying to play peacemaker.
That's good to know.
But we will be able to see that the next time they actually get in contact with each other. JJ Banlangit, 2 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist.
Now he has 3 points. Nakinig. Ongteco, tumatawa lang. Na-affected talaga. Si Manlangit.
They still
Tama yung ginawa ng coaching staff na pahinga muna.
still hot under the collar.
Try to double up on Hamon. Wawi. Casajeros. There's the repost there by Wawi Scotia. Too strong. Ongteco creating space, and he gets the roll. And I push after the shot of Ongteco. It will be called against Wawi Scotia.
It's okay since the basket will count. However, they are in the penalty, so a chance actually for Caloocan to negate that basket from Ongteco without any clock running.
Second chance points. 15 already for the Caloocan Supremos. At the line is Bonsubre. He's a major factor coming off the bench in terms of defense.
What I like about Junjun Bonsubre, he knows his role in the team. He is not there to score points, but to provide the dirty work, provide some physicality on the floor.
Ah, yes. 50-44. Easy two for the Supremos. Yan yung problema, dribble ka ng dribble eh. Tapos tatlo na yung bumabantay eh. No?
And then you ask for a foul.
That was 3 players defending. Lordy Casajeros. 52-44. John Hamon on the screen. And the rest of the Caloocan Supremos, they're ahead by 8 points, 52-44. Jeffrey Manday with 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. But as I mentioned earlier, The bench scoring big time for the Supremos. 31 points all in all coming from their bench. James to Wawi Scotia downstairs. He is fouled.
Well, that's not going to count, but a great block there from Gonzalez from the help side. Unfortunately, foul will be called on Bonsubre. So 2 free throws for Wawi Scotia, who has 4 points in the game so far.
Wawi Scotia from Pangasinan.
The Black Fox managing to still stay within striking distance, only down by 6 points.
Oh, Martinez was not ready for it. 3-on-2. There's the kick out. Chris Biton for 3. Nomer Gonzalez able to get the offensive rebound and a putback.
No one there to box out that time for the Black Fox, as Escocio was lagging behind on defense.
That's a foul on Jeremy Cabanag. Thank you very much, Miss Andrea Veloso.
Jeremy Cabanag's first personal foul, 13 foul. Number 20, Justin Alfonso. Chacalianes for
Shakalan is back in the game for the Black Fox. Was held scoreless in the first half. Let's see if they can get him on track.
Chacalanes misfires on the 3 attempt.
Wawi Escocio with the rebound and the putback.
And they need his offense here in the game. Bonsubre. Cabanag stops inside to Bonsubre, and he was short. Lodi Casajeros with no angle that time.
Not really the kind of look you'd want on a fast break opportunity.
14 of the 24. Casajeros and Bonsubre down on the floor. Foul will be called on Lodi Casajeros.
Just 2 physical defenders going at each other on that play. Bonsubre will go to the free throw line as the Black Fox already in the penalty. Casajeros pulling Bonsubre to the floor.
And after that, you look at the referees. You know, the 3 referees that are calling the shots. They're Ramon Santiago Jr., Eduardo Villarosa, and Alan Maronilla. 3 veteran referees. So many wars for. We have a substitution. Lodi Casajeros will go back to his seat. Chris Bitoon will go back to their bench. The Caloocan Supremos and Palencia back in action here. Chris Bitoon is 30 years old from St. Clair College of Caloocan.
We have a new player on the floor for the Black Fox. This is Mel Mabigat.
Oh, I did not see action in the first half. 2 points for Mabigat. Hindi Mabigat na score.
Instant offense coming off the bench for the Black Fox. Down by just 5.
Yes. Slowly. Oh! Jeremy Cabanag with his 3rd 3-point field goal.
Alfonso making the mistake of keeping his hand down. Cabanag will make him pay.
Napis. Alanes. Short on the 3. Napis will not score downstairs. He gets it back. Wawi. Napis asking for the ball. That's a foul on Bonsubre.
Referees not biting on that faking a foul move there by Bonsubre. Just powering his way inside is Wawi Escocio.
Now, these are young coaches. I'm talking about the Similan Black Fox, Matt Sia, and Raymond Valenzuela. They've seen so many wars before.
Of course, Raymond Valenzuela, the son of the legendary Turo Valenzuela.
Mga bata pa, nag-umpisa na mag-coach eh. Ayun, nag-umpisa tayo, matanda na. Bonsubre. Playing with a lot of time here in the game. That's a three-pointer from Jeffrey Manday.
The credit to that pass from Bonsubre to the open Manday.
Back out to Wawi Scosio. Mabigat. That's a travel.
Look at Cabanag.
You know, the referees consistent naman sila sa traveling violation eh.
Cabanag celebrating that defensive stop. We like to see players who celebrate defense as much as their offense.
That's true. Palencia. Mabigat. Manday. Now there's the switch. Now Manday is being guarded by Kyle Napis. They tried to double on Palencia. And the arrow is pointing to the Black Fox.
Great defensive
Ginagawa
stand.
ngayon ng Black Fox. Yun yung ginawa kanina ng Caloocan.
And it's nice to see that they go to the bench and the bench has delivered. I mean, it's just been a few plays, but those defensive stops will go a long way.
The Supremos with their 14th turnover. Chacalanes. Shot clock down to 2. It's a three-pointer. Jeffrey Manday able to get to it. 15 seconds. Here is Kalahat. He passes the 3. Shot clock no more. Game clock at 5. Jeremy Cabanag. No room to breathe. 3. If it goes in, and yes!
Just in the nick of time for Palencia.
Big shot by Palencia. Will they count it or not? The officials are now, oh, that's counted. Big shot there by Palencia. 61-53 at the end of the third. We'll be right back with the fourth and final quarter. Back in a moment.
Hawak ko ang laro.
The Caloocan Supremos coming into the fourth quarter with an 11-point advantage, 64-53 because of that three-point shot coming from Irvin Palencia. And how about the scoring in the third period? Caloocan scoring 20 points, while the Black Fox scoring 17.
And so far, the Black Fox have managed to actually
Jeffrey Manday able to score with a beautiful penetration.
And that three-pointer could actually be a springboard here for the Caloocan Supremos to try and put this game away.
And Kyle Napis with the offensive rebound. Mabigat is fouled by Kalahat.
Well, actually, this bench unit for the Black Fox have really shown a lot of energy.
That's
Mabigat
true.
able to get that loose ball, getting the foul from Kalahat, and pretty much a fresh shot clock at 21 for the Black Fox.
66-53. Player is down on the floor.
I believe that foul will go on Napes.
Kyle Napes will be called for the foul. Kyle Napes. There's the push there by Napes. Kyle Napes is 36 years old, played for National University. He was in college. It's the entry pass, Bonsubre. Feeding his defender from behind. Castillo on top. Blocked by Castillo.
At that time, Bonsubre thought that he could take on Castillo, but the long arms of Castillo able to get that block.
(66-53), and Cabanag unable to score. I love covering the games here in Caloocan.
And of course, also the energy
And
coming
even-
from the crowd.
What makes it so special is I am with you.
And you managed to celebrate your birthdays here
Yes.
in Caloocan.
Shot clock at 4. Napes with the offensive rebound. Yarela for 3 and got it.
That's going to be another one of those bench guys contributing for the Black Fox.
66-56. It's a 10-point lead. Well, the Caloocan Supremos looking for their third win here in the PSL President's Cup. Manday breaking the ankles of his defender. Chacalanes blocked, but they will call it a foul. You know, Chacalanes, in terms of offense, he is scoreless here in the game.
And he's averaging about 11 points per game, and the defense has really just zeroed in on him. But this time he will troop to the free throw line as he gets fouled. Look clean up top.
James Martinez back in the game for the Black Fox. It's a 10-point ball game here in Caloocan as the home team, the Supremos, looking for their make that third win here in the PSL, the President's Cup 2025 2-0 coming into tonight. While the Black Fox, 1 win with 2 losses coming into this ball game. And Gabi Espinas checks back in for the Caloocan Supremos. The playing coach of the team. It's the first here in the PSL. Napes guarding. Gabi Espinas, Cabana trying to be creative, short on the reverse. And a bad bounce pass by Llarena. Incoming. And Kalahat with a follow.
And the Black Fox still down by 10, but they cannot afford those kinds of miscues.
Kalahat with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kalahat averaged 7.6 rebounds here in the game. Here in the PSL President's Cup. Now, second chance points almost even. The Black Fox with 18, 17 for the Supremos. But points in the paint, the Supremos +6 here in the game.
You didn't expect that because that used to be the strength of Caloocan, the points inside the paint.
And the 3 will not go in for Cabanag. He has 3 here in the game. James incoming. Pang!
in transition, you have to look for this guy because James Martinez, he is a streak shooter. All he needs is one of those going in, and he can go on a scoring rampage.
The Black Fox refusing to give in. They're down by 7. Here is Janamir. He will fire again. 3 straight misses from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he will be taken out by Prince Casin. Chris Biton also back in the game. For the Caloocan Supremos, they're up by 7 points. 6 minutes, 13 remaining here in the fourth. Kyle Napis. Kyle Napis, he is 36 years old, but he is still a major force for the team.
And he cuts the lead down to just 5 points.
Prince. Here is Gabi. Jeffrey Manday hot here in the second half. There's the entry pass. Kalat in heavy traffic. Nice tap there by Kyle Napis to Shaq Alanes. Foul is on Kalat.
Nevertheless, that was a great entry pass by Manday finding Kalahat. But as you said, just excellent defense that time for Kyle Napis.
How about the rebounding for both teams? The Black Fox, they are +4 here in the game. Shaq Alanes will be called for the offensive foul. I saw that elbow extension from Shaq Alanes.
Leading with that arm against Gabi Espinas.
39 total rebounds for the Black Fox, 35 for the Caloocan Supremos. Both teams are sharing the ball well. 22 for the Supremos. That's a three-pointer from Kalahat. Unsuspecting three.
Again, the dynamic offense of Romel Kalahat.
Oh my goodness.
Kalahat slipped on the floor.
Yes, it was an accident.
That's John Hamon also on the floor.
And the medical team here in the inside the Caloocan Sports Complex are checking John Hamon. It's just a pushing foul called on Kalahat. It was an accident. It was not an act of violence. So we will see what's the call. So let's take a look at this one. Noy.
See there, Kalahat just
Oh.
slipped. But Hamon did hit his head on the floor. But again, this is going to be nothing more than a regular foul.
We'll be right back. And yes, John Hamon can walk all by himself, so he's okay. Noy.
Yeah, but he definitely needs to get observed after hitting his head hard on the floor. Also, always have to take into account any concussion effects.
Yeah. So a regular foul was called against Kalahat.
But unfortunately, Kalahat will commit his 5th personal foul, so
And he's gone.
He will have to leave the game.
Di naman sinadya. Ano din siya eh. Parang na-slide. Sabi sa akin, na-slide ba?
Kalahat will foul out with 11 points and 4 rebounds. Really did this job for Caloocan, especially giving time for Gabi Espinas to rest on the bench.
Kalahat will be fouled out with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Alonzo will be the one to shoot the free throw here. A replacement for John Hamon. Try to double up on James. Andrea Veloso, what's the latest?
Hamon is now being assisted by the medic, and so far his vital signs are okay, but will still be seated out for more observation. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much. It's good to know that his vital signs are okay.
And also nice to see him walk on his own, as you said.
(71-63). 4:23 to go.
Still scoreless in this game is Gabi Espinas. They've gone to him a lot of times in the post, but just great defense for the Black Fox.
Plenty of time remaining here in the game. Remember the largest lead?
I don't even remember. It's like it has just been close.
Alabanza is fouled by Prince Kasin.
Foul on number 19. Prince Cassidy is first.
And the line is Alabanza. Only 2 points here in the game. 3 rebounds and 3 assists.
And this is going to be a test for Caloocan. How do they close out this Black Fox team that has not given up just yet?
3-pointer from Gonzalez. And rebounded by James Martinez. He's looking up ahead. Met by Prince Kasim. Shot clock at 15. Kyle Napes will score downstairs. So here in the 4th quarter, the Black Fox outscoring Caloocan 11-7.
Just a great find there by Alonzo, finding the cutting Napes.
And Chris Buton will score, former player of St. Clair of Caloocan. Alonzo will not score there, bothered by the defense of Gabi Espinas. Chris Buton, he's 30 years old. He shoots over Alonzo. Foul is on Shot Alanis. Number 3 on Alanis. And number 4 for the team. And we have a timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the PSL President's Cup 2025.
The games tomorrow, it's Binyan versus the Aguilas at 4 o'clock, the Verdiamonds and the Valiant Kings at 6 p.m. And it's the San Juan Kings going up against the Gensan Warriors at 8 p.m. tomorrow at the Phil Oil Echo Center.
That's a good one, Mr. Noy Africa.
I believe you're on game announcer duties tomorrow.
Oo, yung assignment ko kay Yuan eh. 73 to 66. 2 minutes and 49 remaining.
Right now for the Black Fox, they need to make a defensive stand here.
Prince puts the move. Nice penetration by Prince Kasin.
Not much of a defensive stand right there as Kasin just goes all the way for a layup.
Shot Alanes. Too strong off the glass.
Has just been a struggle for Shaq Alanes. Only 2 points in the game.
Chris Biton will not force it. Slowly. Now he gives it to Gabi. And Gabi is fouled by Wawi Scotia.
You like how Bitoon, despite all the struggles from Gabi Espinas, he still looks to the veteran.
The Supremos, they are shooting 47% from the free throw line. 8 of 17, and this is the first trip for Gabi Espinas at the line. The playing coach of the Caloocan Supremos has been with the team since last year. Here he goes, 1 out of 2. Ongteko back in the game now. I think it's a little too late for Ongteko to come back. Stayed too long there on the bench.
Yeah, that's right. But there's still 2 minutes remaining. But you'd want to see some sense of urgency for the Black Fox.
We're now in the twilight zone, and Wawi Scotia will score.
Right now, they need to make stops, as it's still a 3-possession advantage for the Supremos.
76 to 68. It's an 8-point lead for the Supremos. Manday, 4-3. Gabi working downstairs against 2 black shirts. Basket is good.
Talk about patience for Gabi Espinas. Waited for the defense to jump and get out of the way. Gets the basket plus the foul.
And a 3-point play para kay Gabi Espinas. Lumakas yung audio ng sound system. Blocked by Prince Kasin. So they are everywhere. Ito sa depensa no?
Yeah, everything started on the defensive end for the Supremos.
Oh, big three from Jeff Manday.
And this guy has been a source of offense for them. Their top scorer now with 16 points in the game.
82 to 68. Jeffrey Manday on fire here and the fourth quarter. Back in a moment. Mayor Along Malapitan, thank you very much for hosting this game here in Caloocan. It's always a good game when we are here, Noy Africa.
Especially when it's a day after your birthday, Mr. Sandy Grumo. But again, this guy, Jeff Manday, has come out of nowhere. And it's now the leading scorer for the Caloocan Supremos. Ilonggo pala ito.
Ah,
Si Jeff Manday from Bacolod.
16 points and 3 rebounds. Ball stays with the Black Fox. And Liarena scores. Yun yung ibig sabihin yung sumiyaw si Coach Raymond. Cut, cut, cut!
You just want to still continue to execute even if the game is starting to get out of reach as Caloocan wisely wastes some clock.
Foul is on James Martinez. And they are in the penalty already, so it was a bad foul.
Send Bitoon to the free throw line again. Bitoon will finish, if he makes 2 free throws, will finish with just 8 points, but he is the top playmaker for them already with 8 assists in the game. So you can actually affect the game even without scoring, and Chris Bitoon is definitely one of the prime examples for that.
Chris Biton is 30 years old from the St. Clair of Caloocan. The winningest team in the NAASCO basketball tournament. It's a collegiate league here in parang nasa T8. It's a collegiate league here
In Manila.
In Manila.
I believe 8 straight championships for St. Clair.
James, technical foul will be called against Chris Biton for faking a foul.
Well, actually, that's one of
infraction na kasi.
that's one of the more painful infractions that you can commit in a basketball game, because you hit a screen and then you fall down. So nasaktan ka na, natawagan ka pa ng faking a foul, and in this instance, may technical foul pa kay Chris Bitoon.
Kasi pangalawa na daw. And the Black Fox will use their final timeout. A 13-point lead for the Caloocan Supremos. 24 seconds remaining here in the game. Well, the Black Fox showed resiliency in the game.
Well, they were pretty much in this ball game, but I think what really was a problem was they were outscored by 8 points in that first quarter,
yeah.
and they were not able to recover from it.
Ontenko Shakalanes with a follow.
This is one guy that was pretty much absent in this ball game. He will finish with just 4 points in the game, Shaq Alanes.
So the Caloocan Supremos will go on undefeated in 3 outings here in the PSL President's Cup 2025.
While the Black Fox
You can see the respect of all the coaches there.
Black Fox will fall to 1-3. And I know, I mean, despite the great effort, at the end of the day, it's all about the W's.
Our play of the game, that's Chris Biton from St. Clair of Caloocan. Scoring 7 points, 1 rebound, 8 assists Final score 83 for the Caloocan Supremos, 72 for the Black Fox. And our player of the game is Jeffrey Manday. Hot here in the game. 16 points, 3 rebounds. And with 3 triples in this entire game. It's our best player. So again, the Caloocan Supremos undefeated here in the PSL President's Cup, getting their 3rd win, but not without a fight from the Black Fox, Noy.
Well, for one thing, they need to learn also. I mean, this is a very strong team, but they still need to figure out things.
Yep.
Still a lot of
Good
room
point.
for improvement, but definitely the Caloocan Supremos, one of the more dangerous teams here in the PSL.
We'll turn you over now to Andrea Veloso to talk to our best player of the game. Andrea?
I think Sandy is definitely on fire, especially offensively. Congratulations, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, pag-usapan natin, paano mo ba nakuha yung momentum at zone na meron ka ngayon?
Naging patient lang kami sa namin offense. Yung rotation namin sa bola parang naging may disiplina.
Jeffrey, mahaba pa yung season, pero habang nandito tayo sa home court nyo, ano ba yung aasahan ng Caloocan sa inyo?
Siyempre yung suporta ng Caloocan, yung Batangan Kalu, tsaka yung mga ni Boss Oka, yung siguro yung namin, naging energy namin.
Baka may gusto kang pasalamatan o batian, Jeffrey?
Una nagpapasalamat ako. Wait lang. Kay Congressman Oka Malapitan, Mayor Along Malapitan, Ponce Enteng Malapitan, and Boss Felix, Boss Dennis, and Boss Ipay, and Stay Cool Clothing, Yan Coolers. At saka binabati ko yung mama at papa ko, yung anak ko na si Maddie, tsaka yung partner ko na si Kat, and father-in-law ko, mother-in-law ko, mama at papa ko, and mga kapatid ko. And kay Boss Paulo Cruz, binabati ko rin, Boss, kasi tayo. Thank you.
Once again, our best player of the game, Jeffrey Manday of Caloocan Supremos. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Andrea Veloso, and thank you, this fine young gentleman from San Juan. Thank you very much, Noy Africa. My name is Sandy Grumo from the Caloocan Sports Complex. Thank you for watching the PSL President's Cup 2025. Mayong gabi, kaninyong tanan.